Veiny.
The doctor's like, all right, you ready to push? Just 2 hands.
Yelling push. Push! I'm yelling at my mom.
What's that? What was it? David Goggins. They don't know me. They don't know me.
Dude, yes.
Welcome to another episode of the Victor and the Giant Fox Music Review Podcast. I am here with my co-hosts. Hold on, let me make sure we're recording. Yeah, we are. I want to go through that again. My co-host, not titular Mike.
What's up, guys?
Titular Victor.
Yo.
I'm the Giant Fox, and today we are looking at the newest album from the band who's been around as long as we've been alive, and Oceans, and their most recent release, As in Gardens, So in Tombs.
Yay!
And before we get into the breakdown, we just got to check in with each other. Mike, how's it going, man?
It's going good, man.
All the information gone?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well, not really, but you know.
But the pus is gone.
Yeah.
That's...
No more pussing, man. You know. Done with that.
Yeah. And you know it's like a real issue when you turn pus into a verb.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man.
No more pussing.
Yes.
That's...
Do like a, never mind. We're gonna keep going with it. It's gonna make a plural noun out of it.
Yeah.
Just have fun, you know?
Yeah. That's
No.
Pusses?
Pussins.
Pussins. I like pussins.
I don't like it at all.
No.
But you're starting a new job, right?
Yeah.
Nice,
Started
man.
a new job. I already did one day, so I'm going back Friday, and then put my 2 weeks in at this place.
Nice, man.
Nice,
Yeah,
dude.
very cool.
Yeah.
Transition.
Yeah.
Nice,
So it'll
man.
be cool.
So
It'll be fun. You know?
Very cool.
Yeah. How about you, man? How you doing?
Bro, we got golf. We got Super Bowl, dude. We got Super Bowl stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We got, I don't know if it's still happening, but the Barrett Jackson thing.
Oh yeah, that just ended, I think.
Just white people everywhere, man.
Everywhere, man.
Everywhere.
Oh my
Insane.
gosh.
Even I'm like, all right, guys. Okay, we need some diversity here. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, because it's not the.
Watch it, Mike.
I was gonna say it's not the interesting white people. It's like
Oh, yeah.
come on, they just white
Just
bread
Polos and khaki shorts everywhere.
and
man.
hats, just
Yeah,
polos
yeah.
and caps. Man, not even the cool caps. You can't get like a flat cap Irish dude in there. No.
Just plain, man.
Just real like
White
East
Wonder Bread.
Coast or West Coast white. Coastline whites. That's who come here for
That's all you
Barrett
get.
Jackson. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
man.
That's
money.
it. Yep.
Money.
Yeah, they're just made of money, walking in their penny loafers.
Yeah.
Get out of my store, man.
What's there's another car show that comes after, like right after them, right?
It's like another
Russo
auction.
Steel or
yeah.
something.
Something like
I don't
that.
know.
I'm pretty sure Russo's in the name somewhere.
Russo.
Anyways.
I've been to that one. I don't remember the name of it,
Oh,
but yeah.
okay.
Never been. I was invited to Barrett Jackson last week, but I didn't go.
Why not, man?
It's cool, man.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
You know,
I stare at cars all day, dude.
Yeah.
and you
That's
still
true.
All
That's true.
day.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
twice, I think. And I was sick. I was tired of it.
Yeah.
I feel like I went to work.
Yeah. Just looking at all the imperfections.
Yeah,
like,
like
I can fix
I
that.
can see everything, man. But it's cool,
That's
like,
funny.
these old cars and they restore them and stuff, and they
Yeah.
look like garbage, and they're selling for millions.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea, the thought, like,
Right.
hey, somebody still appreciates this hunk of junk. It's cool.
That's
Dude.
true, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
I would, man. I would buy an old car in an instant if I can get that thing running. That'd be so cool.
Well, and they're not even like, they don't drive them. At least I don't think. For the most part, they're just kind of investments. Like it's somewhere to
What?
put your money in.
Yeah.
And then they
Wow.
trade
It's a toy
them
to
later.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the breakdown
Yeah.
of And Ocean's latest release, As in Gardens, So in Tombs. I'm not
Nice,
even gonna
man.
get it. But all right, Victor, why don't you kick us off on the
Yeah,
breakdown?
man.
All right, man. I'm breaking this album down, dude. And it was
Damn.
interesting about this album was something that you pointed out, Mike, is
Mm.
you said it sounded old. And that's when Titus talked about like they've been around as long as we've been alive. That makes a lot of sense. And going through it, I really gravitated toward that old kind of metal sound. I don't know, I kind of liked it. But anyway, we'll go through it. First song is As in Graves, So in Tombs.
I did the same thing.
Gardens.
Dang it!
Nice.
Anyway, sorry, bro. Sorry, band.
Bros.
I liked it. It was fast paced and good melody. Something that I really liked about the whole album is like it's got that really fast brutalness, and then it's got that long like continuous melody in the background with the synth or the guitar.
Yeah.
And it all kind of runs it smoothly. I enjoyed it. Really love the drums on this album.
The way the drums and the guitars synced up in this song, love it.
Yeah, it was good, man.
They're not synced up, but the way they complement each other.
Yeah. Track number 2, Collector of His Construct. And his construct.
The collector and his construct.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, man.
He's collecting.
Sorry, band. Outro was sick. Drums are brutal. There's not a lot to say because of like the similarity between
every
the
song.
First one and second one.
Yeah.
Hold on, let him get there.
It's that same energy.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying like what stuck out to me. It was good. Number 3, Within Fire and Crystal. Did I say that?
You did. You got it, man.
Yes.
You got one, bro.
1 to 3.
Excelente, chico.
I thought the bridge was sick. The melody throughout was nice. The synth was good, and I liked how it took the lead, and throughout the whole thing. Number 4, Carried On, Lead Wings. Thought the melody again throughout was awesome. A little parts here and there with the synth were fire, and then there's this part where it just everything drops out and it's just the synth, and it's playing the same melody throughout the whole song, and really hit it on the mark.
Nice.
Number 5. Go ahead, Titus. It seems like your language.
Lichtornen. It's Finnish. So not German, and I don't even speak German, but
I bet you got some Finnish.
Hey, that's not bad, man.
I don't know if that's
Look
anything.
at you watching Vikings.
I know, right?
This one really hit me with that old school vibe that I enjoyed. I thought it was nice.
I liked that song a lot. I couldn't understand the word because it was another language, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Number 6, Cloudhead.
I like this
solid effects on this one with the groove. I really like the bass on this one. I really could hear it.
Yeah. Well, can we take a minute to appreciate that any other instrument, it's like, oh, I love what they do there. I love the technicality. I love how strong they come in. You're like, I love the bass. I could hear it on this song.
It doesn't take much to make like anything.
Yeah.
The bass will always sound sick, dude. When you can hear it.
Yeah.
Dude, so true.
By the way,
So true,
in
Titus.
case you're new to this podcast, this is me right here. I'm a bassist.
The whole wall's you, baby.
So
Yeah.
well, that one's actually mine. That's one of my babies.
Oh, okay.
Up there, forever preserved, man.
There you go.
Forever preserved. Hey, what? Hey. Nah, you know what? Go ahead, Taz. Go ahead. Yeah.
You gotta trace the F.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Sorry, I'll trace the F later. Go ahead, Victor.
All right. Anyway, the bass was awesome on this one.
Sure was.
Check it out. Oh. All right, man. So I said the bass on this song sticks out like the crotch area on your khakis, man. Just lifts up.
Bam.
Nice, man.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Real tight.
Yeah.
But only in that one spot for some reason.
Yeah, man. Just uncomfortably,
Yeah.
You just out there.
rising.
You're just out there.
On display.
You didn't want to be.
Wine
You
into
are.
water. Thought it was okay, not bad. Number 8, number 9, number 10, same thing.
Yeah.
It kind of, falls into this thing where it not even the melodies are memorable anymore,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened, but this is where it kind of lost a lot of my attention, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it was missing that. I don't know.
Right.
You guys feel kind of similar to that?
Yeah. This to me is like there was a couple songs. I loved the second song and I loved Cloudheads a lot.
Mhm.
I mean, however, like epic the instrumentation was, or however, just intricate and good it was, I feel like it got drowned out in the monotony of each track being the same, like core death metal beats.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's funny because like where you were talking about this being an old band, they're from when we were born, they've been doing this for a while and they haven't changed that sound. And that's, I mean, I imagine people that listen to this kind of music love this band.
Right.
Respect, dude. Respect.
Yeah. Respect where it's due. And when I think about death metal, this is kind of the core of what I think about. Is this sound.
I think with all the blast beats, it would technically be considered black metal.
Is it black?
But with the vocals, I feel like that takes it back into the death metal era.
I was thinking black metal, but
I don't know, they're not that far apart.
They're really not. I mean, they would say that they are.
I was gonna say, I bet the fans of this band are going to be real mad at me for saying that.
Dude, yeah.
But
they would say there's a huge difference.
But in the grand scope of music and even heavy music, they're not that far apart. I'm sorry, they're not. They're not.
It's maybe 30 light years, okay?
Yeah.
I know there's like 12 Vikings right now in Finland. Like, we got to find this guy.
Now let's go burn that church.
Easy.
That's black metal. That's black metal. And that's what gives me not the black metal vibe is the lyrics. Because the lyrics in black metal are clear. They're Cannibal Corpse. They're,
Corpse Grinder.
I don't know. Like,
yeah. That's those two examples I think are perfect.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I hear what you're saying, Victor. I enjoyed the parts like in the early part of this album. I enjoyed it a lot more than the latter parts because I wasn't like caught up.
Tired of it yet? Till you got
Yeah. I wasn't exhausted. It exhausts you when it keeps. You're like, all right, this is starting to sound cool. Enter the drums.
Yeah.
It's like the same blast beat through the whole thing.
Yep.
And then even when it does get a second to breathe and you hear the synth, you hear the bass, you hear all the cool instruments, it doesn't last that long.
Right.
Which is probably what they're going for.
Yeah.
But for me, I need a little bit more
space.
Yeah, you can't really say variety because there's a lot of variety.
Right.
If you listen to any kind of death metal, it's like, dude, there's variety. It sounds different. We just aren't fans of it, so we don't, love it.
At least not all of it.
Yeah.
Well, interestingly enough, iTunes has it as death metal / black metal.
Hey, there you
See?
go.
It's
real
both,
close, guys.
Yeah,
It's real close.
Learn that line, man.
Yeah.
On Wikipedia, they calls them. Let's see. They started out as death metal, but then changed their style early on to symphonic black metal.
AKA, they got a synth.
They hired a new guy. Hey, you want to just
and
hold
stop
it?
putting the makeup on.
I mean, everything like so it's like, to me, I see it as punk rock, right? If you're listening to punk rock and you listen to the Bad Brains, it's gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be nonstop. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate that these guys do that. Like, they are this. This is what that's what the label is. That's what you get.
Yeah.
I appreciated that.
Yeah, you know exactly what you're stepping into. Like, you really do. And I like what you just said. They stopped wearing the makeup. Dude, black metal is known for being theatrical. It's the whole thing,
Right.
Like they put the makeup on, they got the big spikes. They're going for that goth. Maybe shouldn't say goth because that's a different thing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But yeah, that's their thing. So
again, it's real close.
It's
guys.
real close.
It's real close.
Real close, man.
But
real
it
close.
is different.
Yeah.
Technically.
But yeah.
First cousins close or like
man,
second cousin.
Second
cousin.
They might be that mountain cousin close. You know what I mean? The other white
cousin
bread.
brother.
But yeah.
You guys want to get the goths mad at you? That's fine. You go for it.
Hey.
I don't agree with that.
No.
But very close. Very real close.
I'm gonna give this album a 7.
All right. Nice.
Yeah,
Dang.
I know I said this album wasn't the best, but it was because I was at the latter stages of it, and looking back on it and for what it is, there's a lot here, you know.
Mhm.
There's a lot here. There's a lot to listen to, and there's enough that's enjoyable that I would go back and listen to the first half of it, you know.
Right.
So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
Wait.
liked it.
I was gonna say, what did you-
what?
I was gonna say, what did you think?
Oh yeah, Wine into Water. I just remember really liking the guitar solo and one of the melodies, but I really couldn't tell you what point in the song.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, kind of the same thing. By the time, I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we were just tired of like all that energy and intensity from the first half, but remembering the last 3 songs, it's just a shred fest. Not just, but I mean that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
I remember in a couple songs, but I went back and I couldn't find the first time. But I heard the word gonzo in the Earth Canvas. And I looked the lyrics up online. I couldn't find it. I was trying to figure out.
No, there's no lyrics.
Yeah, there's no lyrics. But so I'm just gonna go with. He said Gonzo. So
Wait, I had lyrics for all the songs.
What?
Yeah, I was
do
reading
have
the lyrics with.
Can
with
you
the
look
songs.
at the
Do they
Earth
say
Canvas?
Gonzo?
I don't know which
It's
one?
gonna be like the first number 9, the Earth Canvas. It's gonna be like in the first minute of the song.
Sorry.
I think it's kicked off.
He's got it on karaoke.
Oh, that one doesn't have lyrics.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
I think that one was in Finnish.
inverse
Oh.
magnification matrix and the Earth canvas and ambivalent God don't have lyrics. So the last 3 songs
Okay.
don't have lyrics.
Interesting.
They probably left it like that. So people are like, "What are they saying?"
So deep.
Now we gotta go to their show.
Yeah, we gotta see. Did you say Gonzo in song 9?
Ambivalent God, I didn't love then how they, and I don't know the right word for this, but the term for it, but where the melody and all that are continue, and then the drums are kind of like the rhythm almost comes to the forefront and everything else lays the foundation.
Mm.
If the rest of the album wasn't as much as it was, I think it would have played well. But by the time you get through that whole album and you reach this 7.5 minute song,
Yeah, man.
it wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
But overall, I did like a lot of the melodies. I liked a lot of the guitar work. And then just this doesn't really hit for me.
No.
Mhm.
But like if we were driving somewhere and one of these songs came on the playlist, it'd be awesome. Like just windows down, hitting on the freeway road trip. Perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Playing a violent video game, with this music behind you. Perfect.
All right.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
put it on purpose. But for context, again, if you're new, more of a metalcore crowd.
Yeah.
We are but credit where credit is due. It was still good. You can still see the skill is there. They're 33 years old as a band, and I think they didn't, well, I don't know, actually I didn't go through and check out all their old stuff, but it doesn't seem like they hit like a real heavy experimental phase and like tried to change the direction, if I had to guess anyway.
Yeah.
Which that's commendable. 3
Yeah.
decades and you're still doing, what you love to do.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Gotta hand it to him.
Sick, man.
The album though, I gave it a 5.5.
Nice.
5.5.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
What'd you
Nice.
give it, Mike?
I give it a 4.
Okay.
It I only really liked maybe 2, maybe 3 songs in it that I would listen, that I would try to listen to again. If if it didn't come on, I wouldn't be upset. It's just
Right.
not my music,
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not my favorite kind of metal. Yeah, it just doesn't intrigue me much. I don't know.
All right, so we're not usually doing these anymore in these episodes, but we are going to go to an extra segment on today's episode of super historical, very interesting, completely factual trivia.
Yeah,
get it.
All right, so I just found this interesting with this band, being that they're as They've been around. I don't want to call them old. They've been around as long as they have been.
As long as we have.
Yeah, they've been around as long as we have.
Crazy,
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Kudos.
But so they started in 1989 as Festerly, as in a festering wound, but Festerly.
That's black metal for you.
Yeah.
Well, no, they originally played death metal.
Oh, okay.
And then they changed their names in 95 to And Oceans, ... And Oceans, and changed their sound to symphonic black metal. Actually, I think they changed their sound before they changed their name. But anyways, and then when was it? 2005, they changed their name to Havoc Unit.
Oh.
And then, yeah.
Is that a... Never mind.
I don't know. But they released their first album under that name as HIV Positive.
Yes, I was going to say, is it a... Okay, it is.
But it stood for
That's hilarious.
horse, as in like a hoarse voice, industrial viremia. I don't know that word. But then, yeah, and then after 5 years, they changed their name back to Festerly
Dang,
in 2013. But then in 2020, they came back as And Oceans. So they just I can't wait till Havoc Unit comes back. You know what I'm saying?
It's so
Dude,
weird.
Yeah,
that's
I want
awesome.
to catch it on its return tour.
If we get into D&D, one of us has to have an artifact called the Havoc Unit. I mean, come on, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's the perfect name.
And then, but whoever has that, their character has to be named Festerly.
Yes,
You know?
Yeah.
your name automatically changes
Yeah,
to
to
Festerly.
Festerly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your title is And Oceans.
It's whatever your title is plus And Oceans.
Yeah.
And they're from Helsinki, Finland. So not Helsinki. What is it?
Helsinki.
Ohio? There's
Is
a
that-
town in the or city in the U.S., but it's named after Helsinki, Finland.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, there's just a little trivia. And with that, we're going to close this episode off because we're supposed to be keeping them short, and we just can't seem to do that.
We like our metal, man. We like it.
We do, and we like talking about it. But if you like what you heard, if you're listening on audio, we'd love it if you would rate, review, subscribe, whatever you can do on whatever platform you're consuming this content on. It all helps us, and we greatly appreciate it. Maybe share it with somebody you know. We do have another podcast, which is just comedy and us talking to each other about, I don't know. We're sharing our uninformed opinions on hot topics and whatever else we think of. It's a good time. You can find that on all podcasting platforms, all audio platforms, as well as YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, we'd appreciate a like, a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. All those good things, they'll help us. And the best part is not only are they free to you, but we don't even post that much, maybe a couple videos a week. So we're not going to be blowing up your feed.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. We'll just be here in the corner waiting for you whenever you're ready for us.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right.
And with that, Mike, trace that F.
I ain't got no F.